in this spot, so I'm probably 35 yards from it, and it's kind of hard to see, but. Alrighty folks, October 23rd. We're back in the same spot we came last night. Pass with a bow, but we're gonna pass him up and hopefully not regret it. Alrighty folks, we're a couple fields over from where we've been hunting the last couple weeks. We hunted quite a bit of October. We ended up seeing a couple decent bucks. We seen that 10-pointer early October, mid-October or something. And we had that decent 8-pointer. And other than that, the buck activity's been pretty slow. We ain't seen much hunting. So I'm gonna try and change it up here a little bit. I've been saving this spot for more of the rut, and it's getting pretty close now. So the spot we've been hunting, we need an east wind. We've had that for the last couple weeks, and it's gonna start changing to a north here. It's gonna start cooling off. So we're gonna try to hunt this big field. It goes right up there. And there's a bunch of bedding right there, and that big field, it's like a 500-yard field. It's giant, and I'm thinking of setting one of the tree stands somewhere in here. So I ordered a decoy. We're gonna try that out this year. It's hard to bow hunt this big field without a decoy because you really don't know where they're gonna come from. Most of the deer seem like they want to come from there, but I've seen them come down from there and then up there. So I think what we're gonna do is set a stand in this tree, and then maybe put our decoy, I don't know, somewhere out in there or something. And it ought to be good for the rut. We should see some deer. Alrighty folks, we've got the platform up, we're ready to roll. Climbed that cedar tree somehow. I don't know how I got up there. The limbs were somehow big enough. That way we could see, I trimmed the top of it, that way we can see up in there. And we can see out in front of us. Hopefully most of the deer come from this bedding right in here, I'd say, or down in there. There's a big creek bottom. So, and the north wind would be pushing right down this tree line. Northwest would be a little better, but if we can just blow our wind right down this tree line, I think we'll be all right. So anywhere in here, I'm probably gonna bring that decoy in here one morning, set it somewhere in here, and maybe do some rattling or something. It's getting late October. The bucks ought to be cruising. I think I really like this spot. I was wanting to do this last year, but I never did. And I finally decided to buy a decoy. We'll see how that thing works. I might take it out. I might hunt this spot one more time. I might take it out tomorrow night or something. Then we'll hunt this one morning. Well, folks, I think we got a decent setup. It's overlooking that big field. I think we should see deer. I think it should be a decent spot, especially for the rut when they're cruising. Or we might not see a deer there. It might be the worst spot we've ever hunted. Who knows? We're going to try it out. So we're going to hunt that one spot one more time, maybe tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll go over there where we just hung that one. So we'll see you guys sometime then. In my opinion, October 25th through about November 15th is my favorite time to be in the deer woods. So we are fired up today. Trying a new tactic today. We bought us a decoy. Went on Amazon. Bought us a little buck decoy. Never ever hunted with a deer decoy before. So we're going to see how that works. It's just a little 8-pointer. I don't want to intimidate anything. Nothing big at all. Really light too. It's, I can't remember the name of it, Old Hank or something. So we're taking Hank out tonight. See if we can't decoy one in. Try to slip in there. It's just 2 right now. It'll get dark around 7, so we should be settled in by somewhere around 3. We'll see you guys in the stand. Hopefully we got 3 target bucks, 2 good 10-pointers and 1 wide 8-pointer. So hopefully we can see one tonight. Alrighty folks, made to our stand. Here's what we're hunting, this big draw right here. Most of the deer usually come from them thick cedars or somewhere in there. And this goes out to that big field. So we're gonna set that decoy somewhere in there. Climb up this tree. Hopefully it'll work. Down and sit away. We got some buckrat. Gotta spray some all around it. Good morning, guys. Not sure what time it is right now. I know we're running a little late. You can see the sun starting to barely come up. So we're in the garage here. We're getting old Hank. We're going to bring him back out this morning. Put him in the garage here. Hope to keep the scent off. We can keep these dang dogs off of him. I think it should be decently scent free. So we're going to try to get in that spot that we hung a couple days ago. And hopefully see some deer this morning. This is actually one of my first morning hunts this year. I ain't really hunting much in the morning. I usually wait till about the end of October to start doing it. Like I said, we're taking old Hank back out. We're going to have to find his back leg before we do anything. I think it's on the full wheel. But yep, we're going to try to get in there. Hopefully not spook anything. And I'll see you guys once we get in the stand. So stay tuned. Guys, I'm getting set up right now. We got us a buck coming in. I don't got the big camera set up or anything yet. Alright guys, let me go ahead and tell you what's going on real quick. Just got in the tree, not situated at all. I look up, there's a buck probably standing 100 yards right there staring at my decoy. Actually, he didn't see my decoy at first. Right before I turned the camera on, I grunted at him, then he popped over the hill. Then he seen the decoy, and I'm sitting there without my camera arm or nothing on. So you can hear me there. I'm trying to ratchet that camera arm while this buck's probably around 100 yards. Didn't expect it to happen this fast. So you can see me get my camera out now and trying to get it on the camera arm. So eventually I finally get my camera out, but little did I know, I videoed one of my buddies the night before, and my SD card only had a minute and like 32 seconds left of filming. Little did I know I had a minute left of filming, then this camera was going to shut off. But at least I have my GoPro going, so you can see the rest on it. Come on, baby. Drill him. He's down right there. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I had it on video or anything. I didn't have it on video. Why the heck did it end recording? Why did it end? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have nothing. Oh, my gosh.
Hello.
Just decoyed a freaking giant.
Did you really?
I swear, I mean, he's not a giant, but he's a dang good deer. He came right into the decoy 30 yards. I seen him go down.
Did you get it on video?
I I had him coming in, but then I was getting set up, and it happened so fast. I got him a little bit coming in. Then I think he walked out of frame, huh?
15 incher.
I think he's gonna be a little better. It's hard to tell. Yeah, they're dang good frames.
Hey, do you want me to come there and I wouldn't look yet?
Well, I'm pretty sure I just seen him tumble down. He center punched him. Dang, I wish I had on video. It just walked out of frame, I think. I had my GoPro rolling and everything, though.
Yeah, well, good. Dang, how they do.
Yeah, so.
Don't jump. You don't want to jump above.
Yeah, I know it. I wish it was in frame, but
Awesome.
I didn't want to jack
It don't
nothing.
matter.
Yeah.
One on.
I got a little of them coming in, and that's it, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what deer that was. He had a really nice frame, though. Oh, my gosh, he decoyed perfect. This is my second decoy hunt. Almost turned out bad. I was sitting here getting this camera arm set up right here. And I looked right here about 80 yards, right where I was hoping they'd come from. There's a big bedding. Let me show you where it's set up right here. I didn't have time for intro or nothing. Bedding. Here's the setup. We're on this big field right here. There's a bunch of big bedding right there, and there's this big field. I was messing with this camera arm right here, looked up. Right there by that tree, I seen rack, and it was still pretty dark. Well, I could tell what it was. So I sat here, fumbled as slow as I could, try to get that camera going. And then here came beeline right at me. Still didn't have the camera on, 40 yards. Finally got that camera set up. Then I just zoomed out and panned it to him, and I think he walked out of frame. There's another deer up there. I don't think I've had that deer on camera. There's another doe just stepped out. We can hear her get out. And a doe just actually stepped out. Creek bottom, bunch of thick stuff. And that field goes up here. There's where that doe's at right now. He's right here to the base of this tree. I just seen racks sticking up. I got that decoy right there. So I sat there, fumbled with it for a little bit, had my GoPro rolling, fumbled with it, then it started beeline right at me. Still did not have my camera arm set up, so I'm sitting here messing with it. It gets to 30 yards, grab my bow. Then I realize I don't have my release on. So I slowly rip it off. You can hear it in the video, me ripping it off my bow and getting it on. How he didn't hear me, I don't know. He's too concentrated on that decoy, I guess. Get it on, draw back. I guess him at 30 yards. I held it right on his shoulder. I think it center punched him. The way he was running, I think he's gonna be down right there. So, that was awesome, guys. Let's go see if we can find any blood. Here's the tree we was in. I set that thing up 2 days ago, I think. It had our wind blowing right back that way. I was hoping, it came in perfect. I was hoping it would come to the left or the way it winded us. The second time with the old Hank decoy. It looks pretty real this morning, especially with that dew shining off of him. Okay. He was standing somewhere in here when I shot him. There's one of the trees right there. There we go. Oh, look at that blood. Really good blood. Really good blood. I think he should have ran right. Right through there. Oh, he's spraying. Let's see, where'd he go from here? I think he just went right through here, I believe. This is where he came from when I first seen him. He was standing right here. We was on that tree line over there. What a great hunt. Did not really expect that. That happened fast. I was in the stand for 5 minutes. That was insane. Let's see here. I think it ought to ran. There he is right there. I seen him. He didn't even make it out of the field. Come on. Oh my gosh, look at the blood. What is that deer? Yes, I did have this deer this summer. Oh my God, look at the brow tines on that thing. Come on now. I seen it had good brow tines, and I was wondering what deer it was. What an 8-pointer. Look at the brow tines on that thing. That is a good looking buck right there. I had this thing not very many times in the summer, only like 2 or 3 pictures of him. I ain't had him on camera since. That is just a perfect 8-pointer. I did not expect to kill one that early in the hunt. I was sitting there for 5 minutes. Like I said, looked up, there he was right there. I was pretty late too. I got in the tree stand really late. This is a insane. That swacker tore him up. I don't know if I should show a whole lot of it, but you can see where it came out there. He didn't run. I'd say he ran, I'd say 80 yards, I'd say. Didn't barely make it out of the field. It's been a pretty slow season, really. We've killed us a couple does, seen a few decent bucks here and there. Nothing in range. I about didn't get up this morning too. I was getting ready to sleep in. I about didn't get up. I'm pretty sure I had this deer one time in the summer. I can remember them brow tines. And that is one pretty 8-pointer right there. Well, folks, here he is, the decoy buck. Did not really expect too much this morning. We got in there late, like I said, And like I said, I was fidgeting around and everything with my camera, and I looked over the hill, and there he was, probably 100 yards. I thought, oh my gosh, there's a doe that came out with it too. And then he crested right over the hill and seen that decoy and beelined right to it. He was probably, I'd say, 30 yards. Then I realized I didn't have my release on, so you can hear me taking it off my bow, getting it on very slowly. It was almost crap show. It could have been bad. I've been wanting to get a decoy for a while because this is a really big field, and it's hard to hunt. It's hard to hunt with a bow because you really don't know where they're going to come out. So I decided to get me a decoy. I was going to get one last year, but never did. I get me one this year and hunt this big field, and it's actually the first hunt in this big field. I've hunted that decoy a couple fields over. This is only my second hunt with that thing. And I've heard some good things and bad things about him, but it worked out good this morning. I'm glad I brought it because I doubt I would have got him without it. My luck with him has been pretty good so far, so I would definitely try to use one. They say the end of October till about November 5th is pretty good. In a kind of slow year, not too bad. We've seen some decent bucks here and there. We videoed Hayden and Chance. They killed some does. It ain't been too bad of a season. And just now ain't been seeing much of bucks. And we finally looked into this one this morning. What a beautiful buck. This is awesome. But this is sweet, guys. We're gonna get out here, get this thing gutted, and we're gonna have a lot of jerky. This is a big body thing, I know that. So thanks for watching these videos, guys. If you like these, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.